Welcome back to Farm Simulator 2019 with Rude Man. I'm on, what is it, Flint Hills Custom. I played this for about 5 minutes, and I don't know very much about it, but everybody seems to be playing it now, so I thought I'd go back, take another look at it. Let's see, I think I've got sugar beets to do. But I'm leasing everything because I don't have very much money. All right, get this guy going. Let's see, there is a... well, I'm gonna start him up again too because he needs to get finished here. If I can find my farm, I think my farm's over here. I can't recall. This is the farm that has some weird fields. You're probably wondering what I mean by weird fields. If you look at field number 10 there, it's got a road between it. I mean, it's got a road that goes clear through this field. That's kind of weird, I think. Hey, Jeremy. How you doing? I'm kind of weird. What are you talking about? All right. I got to have a reference for that because I've known you quite a few years now. Why do you all of a sudden think I'm kind of weird? Or is this Christopher that jumped on his dad's computer? That would make sense. Oh, you don't think it's weird that there's a road that goes through the middle of the field? Because look, let me show you. If you look at it, the road doesn't even go all the way through. So, what's the point? That's how I think. You don't think that's weird? Alright, so here, you've got a field, and it's a good-sized field, that's got a road going right through it. For what purpose? It's a dead-end road. Unless it's just to service these stupid things. That's why I said it's weird. What I think I'm going to do is plow the damn thing together. That's what I think. I'm going to plow this thing together. Not right away. But that's what I think is weird. So you're going to have to help me, Scorp, with this farm because I don't remember playing it. I think I played it. I can't remember. Did I play it in a live stream? Because if I did, I didn't play very much. Because I don't know where anything's at. I don't know how anything works. Is this farm over here supposed to be the cattle farm? Because if it is, how do you buy the cattle? There's no buy things here. There's troughs in here and stuff, but there's no place to buy any animals. So I don't know what the hell is going on. And this gate doesn't even work. I can't get this gate to open. Gate doesn't even work. Anyway, there you go. By the gate. Which gate? There's gates all over the place. Well, are you considering this a gate or a door? By the gate. Because I went by the gate. I was over here by the gate. And I've been hitting R like nobody's business. and nothing's coming up. So there's nothing coming up. Now you go to this gate, and I did the same thing, and there's still nothing. Uh-oh. Well, you better answer the wife. You'll be in trouble if you don't. We'll talk about this later. We're going to give marital advice on the show today. I feel weird today, too. See? Scorpion says I'm weird, and now I feel weird. You know, I felt perfectly fine till he came in. But now, I feel weird. Let's get this guy going. Jeremy, how are you today? Man, some big ditches around here. I haven't checked. Is there water in the ditches? There is water in that ditch. That's a big ditch. I think I'm going to go around and use the road. Do I own the property? I don't know. I'll look just a minute. I keep forgetting about that. Andy, where's Andy? I didn't see Andy come in. Oh, there's Andy. Hey, Andy. Andy, I talked to Alan last night. He says he's having internet problems, but he says he's going to try to come into the live stream today. So I asked him how he liked his new Xbox. He says he loves it. So he said, and I can't believe this. Do you remember Alan at one point was saying that he couldn't afford the game? He had to wait until he could get it. I asked him, "Why don't you wait and you'll get it for Christmas?" And he said, "No, I'm not. I can't. I won't get anything for Christmas." Luke Washburn, thank you very much. Hey everybody, welcome Luke. Okay, I'm going south. And let me see if I own this property. I don't. Do I have to buy the whole field? I bet I do, don't I? Well, how much is it? It's 438. I don't need animals right now. I'll wait until I do a harvest, because I'm going to sell this harvest that I've got going here. So, okay, that's probably the problem. I always forget about that. Anyway, what was I saying? Thanks, Luke. Luke, yes. Luke. So, anyway, Alan, if you remember Alan one time, said he couldn't get the game, and I'm pretty sure it was Alan. Because at that time, I didn't know whether Alan was a kid or an adult. And the reason I didn't know is because I said, well, maybe you'll get it for Christmas. No, I won't be getting any Christmas presents this year. And I thought, well, are you on the naughty list? And he never said whether he was a young man or an adult or anything like that. And I just assumed he must be a young man if he couldn't afford, Farm Sim. Farm Sim's not that expensive. Anyway, the point of my... I've been good. Thank you, Luke. The point of my conversation here about Alan was he told me to get the Xbox Series X. He paid the going rate plus 250 euros or whatever you guys use for money over there. He paid an extra 250 to get it, just to get it, because he couldn't wait until later. And I thought, wow, is this the same guy that said he couldn't afford the game to begin with? It is a good game. Yeah, that was probably it, Luke. Pound sterling. Luke. I'm sorry, Andy. Because it had that pound sign, you know, that looks weird to us Americans. Anyway. I'm kind of glad that Scorpion did call me weird today, because I feel weird today. I spent most of the day in the doctor yesterday. That's always fun, right? All right. I wonder, as I wander, I'm going to try something here. All right, let's open this thing up. Get it ready. What other games do I play? Lots of different games, Luke. I like mostly role-playing games and simulation games. So I've played this game, of course, which is a simulation game. I've played Farmer's Dynasty, The Sims. I've played a lot of simulation games. And I like role-playing games. I played The Witcher, I played Fallout 4, played Grand Theft Auto, lots of different games. As a matter of fact, talking about games, it took me all night to download Cyberpunk. Now, I don't know anything about Cyberpunk, except where they said it's a role-playing game. And I know who made it, and I like the work that they do. Other than that, I know nothing about it. I bought it yesterday, and I started downloading it early in the morning. When I went to bed last night at 11 o'clock, it was only like 10% downloaded. So I left my computer running all night. When I got up this morning, it was finally downloaded. And then it freaked me out, because like I said, I don't know anything about it. I went to start a character, and you get to the point where you give it a hairdo, and you give it clothing, and you do all that stuff. There comes a point where you have to choose their genitalia. And I stopped. I looked around my room to see if anybody was looking at me. I said, what the hell is this? And I'm thinking, I'm an adult. But imagine that I'm a 13-year-old kid going to start a new role-playing game with my friends. And I have to call them up and say, I don't know what kind of genitalia to put on my character. What? I thought, oh my God, are you kidding me? Where in the hell are these games going nowadays? Lumberjack Dynasty, I don't know if I've even looked at that. Somebody else told me that. Anthony, how are you? Yeah, I got about 2 or 3 hunting games. I've got the Cabela one, and then I've got the Wild Hunt or something like that. Do you want Frank and beans? What? I like beans. We call them beans and Franks. I like beans and Franks. Anthony's in the house. All right, let me see if I can get going with this guy. I'm going to try something different here. All right, this is currently field 4. I'll leave that going. Bypass islands, let's put that in there. Because I noticed that I think there's a windmill or something, a wind turbine in here someplace. I may be wrong. It may not be on the actual field Let's see what this thing's going to do for me. It's going to take all day to do it, isn't it? All right, let me see if I can get this thing working this time. This is field aught for cotton. Medieval Dynasty. I've looked into that one. I don't know. How old do you think I am? I always go by what people think I am. All right, let's get this guy going. We'll find out here. Yeah, Scorpion, he's pretty suspicious. Now, wait a minute. I thought that I leased... I thought I already leased a header for that. Really? I did, right there. Where's it at? Odd. It didn't put it here. Where did it put it? Scorpion, where is the shop at? There it is, way over there. All right, hang on. Let me call Doctor Who here and get this guy a little closer to the shop. I wonder why it didn't put it on my farm. Oh, shoot. There's a fence. Hey, there's a break in the fence. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. That sounds about right. Jeez. Now you know why I turned the stupid traffic off. Now I'm stuck. All right, Doctor Who, save me. Let me go at an angle, see if I can get out of this ditch. Man, that traffic's flying. Oh, I gotta turn that off. That's just driving me nuts. Well, there's my header anyway. Well, it's fun if you don't have to go onto the road. You know what would be fun is if it was like 2013 where you could actually knock them off the road. That'd be fun. Oh, this is corn. I had beets somewhere. There's the beets. A Chevelle. Yeah, how much grain does that harvest in an hour? Hey, Philip. Philip YouTube's in the house. All right, this is going to be fun. Let's see here. I'm going to see if I can do this field as one field. Let's just give it a try. Right, let's try it. I'm going to do this. Right here. I'm going to do this. And generate a course. It's his course field number 10, right? Bypass islands. Got that. We're going to do... I'll do one pass and see if it does it. And we're going to go counterclockwise. Well, I started talking earlier about Cyberpunk. I don't know what to think about that game now. I thought, what? I guess I just play it my way and not worry about it. Where's Bill when you need him? I got beats to do. Let's kick this thing up in speed here. And the what? Uh-oh, trouble. This Chevelle's owned by the farmer. Well, that's better yet. You can wreck the farmer's car instead of yours. Look at that pyramid of crap it pooped out the back of that combine. Used the lease option in Global Company for the first time on 21. I think I got lots of corn for the dryer. Are you still talking about this game? Does this game have a corn dryer? I don't remember anything about this game. I can't even remember playing it. But I think I did a live stream on it. Know what I mean? So, yeah. Yep. Justin, hello. I'm playing on the PC. I do have a PS4 Pro, but I don't play farming on it. I do have farming for the Xbox One, but I don't play it on that either. There's a corn dryer by the farm. Oh, well, that's good to know. And Field 21, you say? Oh boy, that's a monster field. Oh my God. What does that thing sell for? Justin, you've typed America tracking, but I think you're talking American trucking, and yes, I do. I played Euro Trucking from the day it came out, and then of course when the American Trucking came out, I got it as well. And yep, I've got a lot of videos on my YouTube channel playing both of those games. I've got almost 3,000 videos up. Nobody seems to know, but because they come in and ask me if I've ever played any games. But just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, look, the straw's finally done. Uh-oh, what did I hit? Are you kidding? Okay, so I got Aslam modding. What's that? Oh, it's that stuff. All right. I still can't find that chainsaw. I've looked and looked and looked, and I can't find it anywhere. And I know this time that I put it in the mod folder and turned it on, and I still can't find it. I don't know where it's at. It's not in forestry. It's not anywhere that I can find it. I don't know where the mod author put that chainsaw. And I really wanted to use it because I was told that with it, if you use your super strength, you can actually just delete the damn tree. And I can't find it anywhere. I don't know where to look. All right, let's go see if I can find that rig. Oh my God, these ditches are going to be the death of me. Get out of the ditch! No, but like I said, in the last live stream, I told you I couldn't find it. And I thought, well, you know what? Maybe I just installed it in the folder, but I didn't actually, click it on. Okay, this is weird. It's treating this... How's it... What? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what that thing's doing. I can't find my... There he is. Never mind. I found it. Anyway, so today before I came on, I made sure that I clicked the little box and turned that thing on when I put it in the folder. And yet I can't find it anywhere. And it's Joe Dokes that sent it to me, so I haven't seen him online. All right, there he goes. Andy says he couldn't find it either. You're waiting on me, huh? What is mods? What is mods? They're how would you explain that? it's a mod. It's a modified thing. Okay, look, let me show you. Let me go in to the store, and in the game, you can go in the game and you can buy this tractor right here. Or let's find something that I've got a mod on. Let's go into large tractors here. We'll go to a Big Bud. Okay, in the game, you can buy a tractor. Let's say you want to buy this Big Bud right here. Okay, it is in the game as a normal tractor. I must not have it in here. Yeah, I probably didn't put it in. But anyway, that tractor goes like 5 miles an hour, and it, you know, it doesn't go very fast. It doesn't, you know, hold anything. You can take that tractor and you can use a program to modify it. So this thing here has been modified to go like really fast and to have a lot more horsepower, blah, blah, blah. So it's a modified version of what's ever in the game. You'll notice that this is a complete modified tractor. You won't even find it in a game. It's a remote controlled tractor. So that's what a mod is. It's modified. All right, I'm going to need another truck. I'm getting behind myself here. I'm a mod, probably. Mods are mods. Oh, I'll give you a really good example. You see this map I'm playing right here? This map does not come with the game. This is a mod. Somebody made this map. Yeah, you know what you need to tell your wife? Do the same thing I tell my wife. And that would be, if you were really seriously able to mod me, I wouldn't be me anymore. And you might be surprised whether I even stay around. Like, I can remember early on in our marriage, my wife would talk about her old boyfriends. Well, I wonder what it'd be like if I'd have married that guy. And I said, good question. Didn't he die about 10 years ago? Oh, yeah, I forgot. And then she'll talk about, well, what if I'd have married that guy? I said, wasn't that guy married 3 or 4 times? Oh. Now, see, everything that's wrong or right about me, I'm still me. And I've still been married for a number of years. If you change something about me, I wouldn't be me anymore. And you might not like the new me. There you go. Tell your wife that shit. Oh, sorry. Pardon my French. I got work to do here. Work. I need another truck. Let's empty this one. That doesn't count? She says that doesn't count? You mean you actually told her what I just said? Oh, God, now he's got me in trouble. Well, I got enough trouble with my own wife. I don't need trouble with yours as well. Those ditches, man, they are definitely going to be the death of me. Yeah, Andy's an art form. I'm sure his wife thinks the same thing if she's modifying him. He's a work of art. I'm a little leery about getting started on Cyberpunk now, and I'm way behind. Way behind. I've got 4 or 5 people that I watch live streams that do different kinds of RPG games, and they dropped anything they were doing and went straight to Cyberpunk. Of course, they're trying to make a living at their YouTube page, so they got to keep up with the times, and they can't wait for somebody else to do it. They got to get the views now before anybody else does. I mean, you guys, anybody that's watched Fallout 4 knows who Oxhorn is. Oxhorn lives around me, lives in Washington State, in the Seattle area. And after I stopped playing Fallout 4, I started watching him. I don't watch anybody that plays the same games that I do. So right now, if somebody asks me if I watch anybody else playing Farm Sim, I'd say, no, I don't watch anybody else. Because I don't do that. I have my reasons. But anyway, if I ever stop playing this game, I might start watching somebody else that plays it. TW. Hello, TW. Now that is a name that would be hard to forget. TW. My favorite semi, probably Whistling Pete, but I don't use it much anymore. It's a Peterbilt, and it's not in the game. It's a mod. I don't use any in-game equipment very much. That's what she said. Boy, Andy definitely isn't lurking today, is he? Just kidding, Andy. I like it when Andy chats. Andy makes me laugh. So, I had something on my mind and then I forgot. Oh, talking about mods. Jaden, how are you? That's a big header? Yeah, it's a modified header. Jaden, I was thinking about Alan. That's right. Alan asked me if I'd played something called Precision, the Precision mod. And I said no, I would look at it. It's on the official Farm Sim page of mods. It's a John Deere mod, I guess. I guess it's sponsored by John Deere. Do you remember Manchester in 2015, I think it was? And how much I hated that map? No, I like the map, don't get me wrong. I like the map. But it had that field modification mod on it, and I can't remember what it was called. It was before Seasons. Before Seasons ever came out, they had a mod that you had to change the moisture, and you had to check the pH level of the land, and you had to do all kinds of stuff to get the best crop you could get. Oh, I hated that. This Precision mod is basically the same thing. I will never play it. So there you go. I lost my combine. Yeah, NPK stuff. I hated that stuff. My, what a big header you have. The better to grain you with. It looked worse to me. Definitely. Man, this guy's really pooping out the bales, ain't he? And how's this one doing? Yeah, if you're going to do beats, there's what you need right there. I don't know what he's doing, so I'm just going to let him do it. He probably... Oh, this one's almost done. This field. I'm going to need a new truck, so let me just buy one. I'm going to get another 48 for now because I need one for the animals when I finally get them. So I will do that. Let's get a new 48. Okay, this 48 is... Yeah, this is the small one. Pretty sure. Yep, that's the big one. All right, I just want the small one. And I'm going to make it kind of yellow. Maybe a little yellower. How about an orange one? I haven't had an orange one. We'll do an orange one. And I want a bigger engine in it. I don't need global positioning for it. And I'll pick that up. And that should have put that right at the farm, so... What the heck? What's he doing in the middle of the field? Well, I'll let him go. He seems to know what he's doing, I guess. What's the TLX 9000? What is that? Yeah, that's probably true. Cab over truck, new one, sounds nice. Okay. God, these ditches are awful. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's see, we got Jaden. I haven't seen Jaden in here before. Welcome, Jaden. And TW is new. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, so now I'm a little scared of Cyberpunk. I did not create my character yet, by the way. Mainly because I had to do the live stream. That thing's going too fast. I can't catch it. What? It's going too fast. It's throwing the beats all over the place. My goodness. That's right. 20 more subs, I get to retire. I can't tell whether the mic's working. Is the mic working? I don't think anybody can hear me. You had to feed Tiger? Sound is okay? The reason I was asking that is I went to cut the mic for a minute. And it didn't work. I keep pushing the button and nothing's happening. So I wasn't sure. Yeah, I can't even turn the sound up. Weird. Something's goofy with my microphone. Well, that being said, if you hear something weird, let me know so I can adjust the mic. Thank you, Andy. So what do you feed Tiger? Do you have like live rats or something, or? Is Craig in here? You could feed him one of his snakes. Would Tiger eat a snake? Maybe use the roads that go into the fields instead of the ditch. Why? When have I ever used roads? He eats cat food. Ah, look how good I am. And I'm good. Uh-oh, Craig was here lurking. How you doing, Craig? I'm still waiting to see what this guy's gonna do. This doesn't look right. Yeah, I was talking about Cyberpunk earlier, and how I don't know what to do with my character now, and I know I can't do it in mixed company. I don't want to create a character with my kids around. I'm gonna have to wait till 2 o'clock in the morning to play the game. Just unbelievable. Teach it to bark. Have it learn a second language. I like that. That's funny. That's a good one, Craig. It's a Scottish cat. Does it speak? That Scottish language? Well, I don't know, Scorpion, but those people that are already mad at the game. In the game, there is a poster up on a wall, like an advertising poster that's in the game. And so you're walking through the city and there's a poster on the wall. It's advertising something. It's got what looks like a female character with a stiffy in its pants. And obviously sticking out, and not sticking out, but you can see it through the clothing. I mean, you know, you can. I don't know how to explain it. If you had a pair of pants on and you had a chubby, people could see it. You know what I mean? Well, that's what this poster has. But the character looks like a female, but has obviously a potato in its front of its pants. And they don't like that. They think it's exploiting them. So they're complaining about the game already, and it just came out yesterday. Well, it's just like TV shows and movies. If you say there's not enough violence in a James Bond movie or something, and then they put violence in it, then they would complain, well, it's not enough. Well, wait a minute. That was pretty violent. James Bond just shot that guy in the head. Well, yeah, but we want to see him shoot him in the head and have the heads blow up. So you can't win. And you can take that... you can take that and change it, interchange it for other things besides violence. Sexuality. Okay, there's a lot of people that like to see sex in videos, I guess, because they're probably too young to actually legally get porn. So they like it in their movies. But I'm going to get in trouble again, aren't I? But they'll say there's the sex isn't enough. In the old days, in a movie, I've said this before, a couple would have a dinner, they'd go home to their apartment or their house. You would hear giggling and laughing coming from the bedroom, and you would see shoes and clothes strewn across the floor as they got to the bedroom. And then the movie would cut. Now it's morning, and the guy's all dressed and ready for work, and the girl's, you know, laying in bed all covered up and smiling at him. That was the extent of the sex scene. Basically, you knew what they did. You didn't have to see it. But now, you can't have a sex scene unless you see the whole thing. And, well, you might as well be watching pornography. And I'm no prude. I got to figure out how this guy's supposed to be. I got to get off this. I'm going to get in trouble, big time trouble. Where am I supposed to be going to get this thing where it's supposed to be? Well, let's try it right here. Well, that's not going to work. Where's he going? Well, he's still not going to do it. Oh, he's going... Where the hell's he going? Oh, I'm whining again, aren't I? All right, fine. I'll let him go that way. Xavier Cotton's in the house. Get a big truck and trailer? I have a big truck. You can't get any bigger than this truck. Right here. There's a big truck for you. Well, I try to be. Lots of tea. Scorpion, stop it. Craig says no comment. Yeah, Craig doesn't want to get in trouble. Where am I? Where's my... I'm lost. Alright, so you want me to get a big truck. This is a big truck. If I can keep it on its wheels. Come on, flip over. Come on. Flip over. You can do it. Ah! I knew I could do it. Damn, I'm good. Yeah, I don't have time to do everything manual. Okay, this truck is the big one. Why is he going that way? Am I on the wrong end of the field? Yeah, that truck in front of you there is the little one. This one's the big one. So this one's built to do this job. Right here. This will take everything that harvester has. Scorpion, you liar. Oh, you're talking about the GPS? Oh, yeah. Scorpion helped me with the GPS. I thought you were talking about life. Yeah, I never liked playing with the GPS, so Scorpion and I were online one day on Discord, and I asked him to help me with it. And we set up a bunch of hotkeys, what we were doing. Problem is, I can't even remember what to do, so it's best if I put it in hotkeys. Alright, I think I'm on the wrong end of the field. I need to be on this other end. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing going. I'm going to go... I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see if I can make it work from this area right here. See what it does. Somehow it got messed up because of that road. Glad you said life. I did say life, didn't I? Now what's he doing? Well, it's still going backwards. Oh, man. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know what it's doing. Somehow... it has to go. I think I might know what it's doing. I'm on the wrong side. Let me try this side. Now I'll play cleanup later. Let's see if I can get this guy. Now I think he'll go to the end, and then you have to bring his snow. Notice up in here. I mean, it starts off green, right? So it started off green, and it went all the way around the field. All the way around. And then it's supposed to go over here and go up and down, up and down, up and down, till it reaches this area right here. Then it's supposed to go around here and go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, all the way here. Then it's supposed to go all the way around and start back over here and go up and down until it goes to the end. That's what it's supposed to do. So I think it'll be okay now. Let's get these beats in. See how big that truck is? These two trucks, the one I'm driving is the little one. That's the baby. This is the mommy. This one holds 3 million tons of beets. It's the big mama. This is the little baby. It only holds 100,000. I use this one for around the farm when I don't need very much. And I use that other big one when I have a huge field. I think so. I think I call it jumbo. I think one of them says 48 Chevy and the other says jumbo or something. If I remember right, I'll have to look. I need to fix it because I didn't name it right. I was in a hurry. I didn't name it right. So if you look in here, they both say it both. See, I didn't change this. I need to go in and change the store. This says 1948 Chevy grain bed, but if you click on it, you'll see it's 100,000. If you go to the other one, it says the same thing. I didn't change it. I should have, and I didn't. But if you click on this, it shows you it's got 3 million. So I need to go in and actually change the mod. But I think the title of it, if you go look for the file, I think I named the file Jumbo or something like that. Alright, this guy needs to be emptied. Let's stop him. Yeah, I didn't do that. I told you I was in a hurry. I just wanted to create a mod real quick. I'm not a modder. You know, I hate messing with that kind of thing. I can do it. I know how to do it. I just don't like doing it. I'd rather be playing the game. Where's my farm? There it is. Oh, I told you I spent yesterday in the doctor's office. What a fun day that was. I got up in the morning about 2 nights ago. I was watching TV with Carol, and it went to a commercial. And when it went to the commercial, a complete white screen came up. So it was so bright that it blinded both of us. But during the time when the white screen was up, I saw something floating on the screen. And I didn't know what it was. So I got a white piece of paper and stared at it and found out I've got a floater in my eye. I can see something. It looks like, well, even right now, it looks like I've got like a fly flying in front of my face. And it bugged me. That was 2 nights ago. Yesterday morning I woke up and I was having lightning flashes in my eye. Well, that can't be good, right? And it wasn't in my direct vision. It was off in my periphery. So on the edge of my eye, I could see lightning flashes. And it really kind of got me worried because you guys know I'm diabetic. And, you know, you can tend to have diabetics have to have a problem with their feet and their hands and their eyes. And so I went and looked it up, and it said it could be a number of problems. It could be that you smacked your head, like in a car accident, or you smack your head on a wall, you fall down and smack your head. It can be something like that. It can be a disease, you know, like if you had a real bad flu or something, and you know it affected your, well, whatever. But for diabetics, it could be also a sign of a torn retina. Well, okay, that perked my ears up because I've already had to go to a doctor for retinal. I go to a specialist for my retinals. And I just saw my specialist about 3 or 4 months ago, and I see her every year, and she told me, "Oh, you're fine, I'll see you next year." And anyway, so I made an appointment. Now, I didn't make it with the specialist because, as you know, my specialists are 100 miles away. So that's a 4-hour drive there and back again, plus the time you'd spend in the doctor's office. That's an all-day thing. So I called a gal that used to work on my eyes that's local, and so I went in there, and they looked at it and told me it wasn't anything serious, not to worry, that, you know, everything should be fine. And as it turns out, today I don't have those, so they were right, it wasn't anything serious. But I still have that floater. But that made me spend all day yesterday in the damn doctor's office. I hate that. Because you go to an eye doctor and it's not just that. Excuse me. It's also the fact that they have to dilate your eyes. Now, if they're doing something like that, they really dilate your eyes. Because they want to get in there and get a very good look. Because that could be very serious. That's losing your eyesight serious. And so the amount of stuff they put in there to dilate your eyes lasts for hours. I couldn't watch TV or do anything on the computer for hours afterwards. So all I did was I just went in and went to sleep. I just went in and took a nap. Anyway, don't you love going to the doctors? I hate it. You have a little black dot. Mine is a little red dot. And what my doctor said is, either at some point your body will absorb it, or your mind, your brain will get used to seeing it, and you won't notice it anymore after a while. Yeah, I don't want to see a bright light. Seriously. Don't go in the light. If I see a bright light, it means I died. Oh, geez, that's a bright light. Oh, is that my grandpa? Hi, Grandpa. Yeah, you just died, buddy. I don't want to see that kind of bright light. I probably have enough straw now. I think I'm going to start selling this stuff. I need some money on this map because I don't have any money, and I've got a lot of equipment to buy. And animals and feed and all that kind of stuff. Scorpion says bright light. Hey, anybody remember that toy that was called Light Bright? There was a toy called Light Bright. Not Bright Light, but Light Bright. Talking about old toys, anybody anybody had the oh God, what was the name of it now? An Etch-a-Sketch? I wonder if they still make those. I spent so much time on an Etch-a-Sketch. You get pretty creative with an Etch-a-Sketch. I would make I remember I would make city skylines with it, you know, build the buildings. There's a bunch of stuff you can do with an Etch-a-Sketch. And if you didn't like what you did, you just turned it upside down and shake the hell out of it. Greg had one. You used a mate's one. Anyway, the reason I mentioned that is I talked to my little 12-year-old last night, asked her what she wanted for Christmas, and she couldn't tell me. I don't know. I don't know what I want. And she always knows what she wants. But she couldn't think of anything. And you know what I thought? I thought, okay, I've been buying too much for this little turd. She must have everything she wants, and she's going to be spoiled like nobody's business. That's what I thought. But anyway, it got me thinking about old toys that we had as kids, like the Etch-a-Sketch. What else did we have? That Light Bright. We used to have a toy. Anybody have the Shrinky Dinks? I was trying to think of old toys we used to have. Andy, you had a Shrinky Dink? Keyboards making look like a loony. Keyboards making look like, yeah, there you go. Jarts? Are those things that you took out in the lawn and threw them and you threw them at your friends and they stuck them in the chest? That's what we did with them. Here, catch! A lawn dart. I'm ready for a do, everybody. It's soup du jour. Actually, it's 15 minutes past soup du jour. I don't really need one. I'm already wound up today. And you know why I'm wound up. I want to get over this game, this live stream. I want to get this live stream done so I can jump back on Cyberpunk and mess around with my character's genitals. God, I still can't believe that. What the hell's wrong with these game makers? All right, here we go. Soup du jour, Mountain Dew. Oh, that's cold and refreshing. You know, parents got rid of kids when I was young. They would say, "Why don't you get outside and play in the chariot course, on the chariot course," hoping that we'd get run over by a chariot. Andy, Alan said that he was having internet trouble. That tomorrow, I guess he's supposed to have an engineer over. I guess you guys call them engineers. We call them nerds or geeks. We just call them geeks. You guys must call them engineers. So he wasn't sure if he could make it on today. Well, it's not necessarily a problem, except for we heard stories about kids getting stuck in, they throw them at each other. Well, think about it. It's like a game of horseshoes. Now, you could set up those courses so that you're facing each other if you wanted to. So they end up throwing darts. Okay, I'm going to throw mine at your hoops, and you're going to throw yours at my hoops. And then you throw a little bit too hard, and it sticks them in the chest or something, or puts an eye out. You remember that? You're going to put an eye out. They're more. Well, no, they probably make these guys go to school. Over in the States, anybody that has a computer thinks they're a computer expert. You remember that when computers first came out, somebody started playing a little bit with DOS and they thought they were a super genius. Yeah, my brother, he's knows everything about computers. How does he know everything about computers? Well, because he has one, and he's always doing stuff with them. Well, that don't make him an engineer. But everybody was a computer expert. So you say, why isn't your computer running? I don't know. I hired the neighbor boy to come over and clean it up. Now it doesn't work. All right, we're going to have a problem here. I can see that. We used to play Tarzan and stuff when we were kids, and we'd take like a willow branch and cut it off into spear shape, sharpen the end, and then we'd throw it at each other. And my two older brothers were playing in the alley one day, and the one that's closest to my age threw the spear at my older brother and stuck him in the eye. Now, it didn't go in his eye, but it went real close to his eye. Close enough that he had to wear a patch for a while. But it didn't lose his eyesight or anything. Thank God. Yeah, DOS, the good old days. Yeah, we used to do all kinds of stupid things like that. I had a 22 rifle, and a friend of mine had a shotgun. We went on into this swampy area where there were lots of trees and started shooting at each other. And what we were doing was I'd hide behind a tree and he'd shoot the tree. And then I'd jump out and he'd hide behind the tree and I'd shoot his tree. Now, how stupid is that? I did get shot by the 22 once, though. It was the same friend. He had my 22, and we were doing something in the garage. And what this idiot did was he took one of my 22 shells from my rifle, put it in a vise, and then hit it with a hammer. The bullet hit me in the arm. Now I was lucky it didn't go into my arm. It just grazed me. So all I had was a little cut. I got lucky. But yeah, we did some stupid things when we were kids. I never, when my kids were growing up, I never talked about what I did as a kid. My kids were always trying to tell us what you used to do, and I said, no, I'm not gonna. Why not? Well, when you get older, I'll tell you, and then you'll know. I didn't want to tell them the stuff we used to do, because we're lucky we didn't kill ourselves. We did awful stupid stuff. That's right. Scorpion, how'd you guess? Right after he got back from the doctor, we switched over and started playing Pirates. I forgot about that. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. Maybe I should go this way. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop this silly course play and just hire a worker to go straight across. Bull Gaming's in the house. Hey, Bull. What's Bull up to this afternoon? Oh, man, that Mountain Dew's good. All right, I got to get a truck out there to this guy. Or actually, I don't, actually. I can just take him into the farm and dump it directly in. Oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Speaking of birthdays, where's Southern Lady? We haven't seen her since her birthday. She must have had a lot of fun during her birthday, and she's recuperating. But anyway, happy birthday. Have you actually had your birthday yet? I mean, did you get any presents or anything? I like presents. And did you have cake? That's more important. Did you have a cake for your birthday? If you did, what kind? I'm interested in that kind of thing. By the way, I got a brownie over here I was going to eat. Carol made brownies last night. When Carol makes things like brownies and stuff, she has to cut a share out for me and put it in a baggie and hide it. Otherwise, she eats the whole damn thing, and I don't get any. Braxton Rhodes. Hello, how are you? I have to ask the question, is Braxton Rhodes your real name? Because if it is, that's cool. I don't like pecans. I don't put nuts in my food. I eat nuts. I like to eat nuts just as they are, but I don't like them in food. So they're just plain brownies. I don't put marijuana in them either. They're unlaced. That's your real name. I love that. Braxton Rhodes. Doesn't that sound cool, guys? Braxton Rhodes. You heard me tell the story of a friend of mine when I worked for the radio station. One of the disc jockeys. He went by a different name. His real name was Roland Painter, and I always thought that was a cool name, kind of like Braxton Rhodes, Roland Painter. I can't remember what he called himself, but it was Buzz. Buzz something, like Buzz Aldrin or Buzz Sasquatch or Buzz something. I can't remember. It's been too long. And I always thought, why don't you just use your real name? Your real name is cool, man. Roland Painter. If I had a name like Braxton Rhodes, I'd be using that everywhere. Oh, are you kidding? Bend over. Oh, jeez. That's a little uncalled for. Leave it to a Texan, I guess. All right, let's go see. Oh, you know what I need? I need to buy a truck. Let's buy a truck. And I'm just going to get... is this the one I've been using? I think it is. I'm going to make it white because I can. Yeah, I'll just leave that. Global positioning, don't need it. And then I need a trailer. Trailer for sale or rent. Rooms to let 50 cents. Anybody remember where I put my trailer? I think it's in baling technology. Is that where it's at? There it is. All right, we'll go pick up some bales. Man, that thing is pooping out cotton everywhere. Oh, this guy didn't need a truck. He needs a tractor. Do I have a tractor? Well, I got lots of tractors, but if I got one that's not being used. I'll use this one. Braxton wants to know I play on consoles. I play certain games on consoles. I've got every PlayStation they've made and every Xbox they've made. So I've got a PlayStation 1S and a PlayStation Pro and a Xbox One S. But I don't use consoles. I'm not a console guy. I hate consoles. I just buy them. I don't use them unless I'm on vacation. So the only games I've ever played on a console were ones that were exclusive, like some of the PlayStation games that are exclusive to the consoles. I don't like playing consoles. I'm not very good at playing on consoles. I'm not very good with controllers. All right, operating position. B as in boy. Spider-Man, do you have it? Yes, I do. If it still works, I threw it up against the wall about 15 minutes after I bought it. You play Farm Sim on PS4? I don't have Farm Sim for the PlayStation, but I do have it for the Xbox. I've never played it on the Xbox, but my kids have. My daughter plays it all the time. She likes to drive her truck into the water and crash crash into. I don't understand it. She does that though. She crashes her cars and trucks and smashes her stuff up. I don't understand why anybody would do that, but that's the way she likes to play, I guess. Anyway, who asked me about Spider-Man? Was that Bull? Bull, did you ask me about Spider-Man? And I told you I threw it up against the wall. I don't know if it still works. I'm pretty sure it does. Bull, yeah. The reason I did that is I can't play it. When you asked me about consoles, I told you I can't play with the controllers very well. I am god awful at games that you have to do combinations of buttons, and anything that has to do with parkour, or using more than one button at a time. I'll give you an example. When you used to play Mortal Kombat, and a straight punch is pushing one button, but if you want to do a combo punch, you have to hit one button with your left thumb, one button with your right thumb, put your nose on a button, stick your tongue out and push another button to do a combo. And I can't do that. I literally cannot do that. I can't remember which buttons to push. And then by the time I figure it out, I'm already on the ground dead. Well, I went to play Spider-Man because it looked very cool when I watched other people play it. I spent about a half hour and didn't even get through the tutorial. I kept getting killed and getting killed and getting killed and getting killed. And I got so angry I took the damn thing out and threw it against the wall. So it looks like a very fun game to me, but I can't play it. I just can't do parkour, and I can't do anything where I have to jump around and punch buttons that, you know, I just can't play it. I had the same problem with Halo. I used to play Halo with my son. Him and his friends had come over. And, Dad, come play Halo with me. And it was my game. I owned the game. I said, okay. I'd never played it. And again, after about a half hour, I was so angry I couldn't play anymore. Because there were 4 of us playing it, I think, if I remember right. Maybe, well, I don't remember how many were there, but it was me and my son and his friends, and I'd spawn into a building. I would walk out and try to find somebody, and as soon as I walked out the door, I was dead. And so I'd respawn, and I'd walk out the door, and I was dead. And after about an hour of that, where I never even made it out of the damn door without getting killed, I was so angry. I said, I'm not playing anymore. It's not fun. It's not a fun game. And they just laughed and said, you're not fast enough. And I said, no, I'm not. That's the problem. I walk out of a building, you guys have me dead before I can even figure out where I'm at. I said, it's not any fun. So I don't play games like that. I don't play first shooters. I'm just not good at them. I suck at this game. Ask anybody. All right, see how much I get for this cotton. You suck at it too? Well, if you've watched any of my videos, I mean, people are always coming in and say, hey man, you suck. And I say, yeah, I do, but I'm having a lot of fun. I mean, on a game like this, I'm not getting killed. If I crash my tractor, nobody gets hurt. So I'm having fun doing this. And if I'm not very good at it, who cares? All right, let's sell this stuff, see what happens. What did I get? $2 million. I got over $2 million for that load. Sweet. Now there's a crop for you. I'm going to have to go in with a putty knife and fill all these ditches in. All right, Scorpion, I'll put it in as soon as we're done here. I think it was Andy that was asking, why is here? why? That hurts my jaws. I'm just going to call him Y. Uh-oh. I'm surprised nobody mentioned this trailer yet. We got new people in here. Nobody said, oh my God, that trailer, it hauls a hell of a lot, doesn't it? That's right, Bull. That's why I play the rude man way. Anybody asks me, well, you're not very good at, you should play it this way. No, you play it that way. I'm going to play it this way. And we'll both be happy. So I tell people, I play the rude man way. And they ask me, what does that mean? The rude man way is I play it my way, which is the rude man way. You play it your way, which is your rude man way. Everybody plays it their own way. And then we'll be happy. We'll all be happy. FS16, that's got to be a mobile game, isn't it? I don't play mobile games either. Only because I don't I don't have any reason to. I'm always sitting in front of a computer. Why do I need a phone? I can start selling this straw for money. Money, money, money. When you're stuck in Mexico, because they don't have any Wi-Fi down there. Oh, do they have Wi-Fi? Or do you have to play it on your minutes? You have to use your phone minutes. All right, I got tons and tons of straw, so I'm gonna actually sell this straw. Look at my tractor getting dirty again. Believe it or not, this is a green tractor. Green and white. Green and white. Now it looks like a chia pet. A chia pet that needs water. Was it dial up? Mobile, but you play it on PC. Bull plays PUBG. Isn't that getting a little old? How long has PUBG been out? Yeah, I'm still playing games that are 20 years old. I'm still playing World of Warcraft. Which reminds me, I haven't played it for a couple months. I should suspend it for a while. I'm still playing Final Fantasy 14 online. I'm thinking about getting Mass Effect out again. I'm due for a Mass Effect run or two. I haven't played Mass Effect for a long time. And you know what? That Mass Effect Andromeda, I just realized the other day, I've never finished that game. I stopped playing it about towards the end. Oh, that Mountain Dew still is good. God, this takes forever to drain. Since season 4? Since season 4. Oh, Scorpion, I was telling you, Fallout. Did I mention to you? Do you remember the Nora series I had where Nora's still alive and I'm playing Nate and Nora together, husband and wife, in the game? I got, I think, what was it? I think 16 episodes and I stopped playing. So I mentioned the other day that I started a brand new game and I'm trying to catch up and do everything that I did in the first series. Trying to make everything look the same. Now it's not going to work because that was 2 years ago, and the mods have changed. So some of the mods don't even look the same. Some of the face mods have been updated. You know, I have a special face for Piper and Kate and is it Siri? And those have been updated, so the faces look different a little bit different. Plus, I'm playing on 4K now, so that looks different. And a lot of the clothing has changed. They've updated the clothing and they've made it out of new materials and textures have changed. And so the characters are going to be where they were when I stopped playing 2 years ago. The quest line, all of that is going to be the same. So I'm going to take over where I left off, but it's going to look a little bit different. But I'm almost to the point where I can start recording again. I just have to decide how I'm going to do it because those 16 videos are already up there. They've been up there for 2 years. So if somebody comes in and wants to watch it as a new series, they're going to have to watch those first 16 episodes unless I publish them. So I'm thinking of republishing them. And I'm not quite sure how to do that because, I mean, I got 1,000 views on a couple of those videos. And if I delete them, I lose all those views. So the only thing I can think about doing is to re-upload the video, and what you can do is rename it or actually change it. So if I go in and change the video, for example, let's say it's a 16 gig video and I cut something out of it, now it's only 15 gig. I can put it up exactly as I did the first one, and YouTube will be fooled because they say, no, this isn't the same video because it's only 15 gig. So what I could do would to put it back up and call it a remastered season maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to some people and see what they think. Okay, me put it. Oh man, that Mountain Dew is good to the last drop. A new opening, that might work if I put a new opening on it. That'll change it. And I can name it something different too, because right now I think it's named oh hell, I don't even remember what it's named. What is it named? I think it's named Nora and Me. I could call it Nora and Nate. I could call it Nora and Nate Do the Wasteland. Nah, I did. I called it Nate and Nora. I called it Nate and Nora. Um, you know what I could do is just call it Nate and Nora. I could call it Nora and Nate. Uh, or I could call it Nate and Nora Redo. What do you think? Nora and I. YouTube won't take offense to the letter I. Uh-oh. I got trouble. Where's Bill? He's supposed to be picking up the beats. Yeah, I could probably do that. The reason why I was thinking about here, I'm being serious now. The reason I'm thinking about calling it Nate and Nora Redo is then if somebody's already seen it, they'll say, "Oh my God, this is the same one you did 2 years ago." And I guess no, it's not. It's a redo. See what I mean? If I call it something completely different, then they're just going to say, "Oh, you already did this. You're just redoing old videos to fool us." So, if I call it Nate and Nora Redo, to me that legitimizes it. Don't watch it if you don't want to, but don't accuse me of putting the same video up. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? In other words, I'm not trying to fool you. It's a redo of the same series. Double lot, you got it, buddy. My combine? Oh yeah, that combine is fast. Oh, I've got almost 3 million units of beats in here. I guess I better unload it. That thing goes so fast that when it gets full, it keeps moving. The momentum carries it, and that's why it left this little patch right here. It can't stop. It's too full to stop. That's funny right there, I tell you what. I'll tell you what. I sure been having a lot of fun playing that, though. I haven't actually played that Nate and Nora series. Was the last time I played Fallout 4. It was well over 2 years ago. It was almost 3 years ago that I stopped playing Fallout 4. It's been awful fun to get back into it because I had a lot of fun playing that game. And there's new mods now, so Yeah, well, that's kind of why I wanted to go back and play Mass Effect. I haven't played Mass Effect in, God, I don't know, 3 years. Well, there's 3 games. Well, more than that, I guess. There's 4 if you consider Andromeda, in there. Um, so it's been longer than 3 years since I played the first one. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Come on, flip over. I've done it before. Doesn't this remind you of a chihuahua scratching its butt on your carpet? There it goes. Whee! Damn, I'm good. Level 54? Level 54, where are you? A rug hug. Yeah. People don't know what the dogs are doing when they do that. They think they're rubbing their poop on the carpet. Well, they probably are, but that's not why they're doing that. Dogs have a gland back there. If you take them in, and I only know this because I asked the dog groomer what the hell she was doing to my dog one time. There's a gland back there, so a decent dog groomer will cut the dog's hair, cut their toenails, all that kind of stuff. But they actually go back there and squeeze that gland and clear out the stuff in it because it bothers the dogs. And that's what they're rubbing their butts on the carpet for. It's all gross to me. Well, I shouldn't say it. But, yeah, I thought, what the hell are you doing to my dog? All right, this combine's on. Oh, I was still picking up bales, wasn't I? Christian bales. Picking up Christian bales. I forgot to look to see if this has the cotton mod in it. I think it does. Because this seems like a lot of cotton. I mean, it doesn't add that much more. I don't have it set to add much more. I think I've got it set to add a half a bale. Look at that monster trailer. I love this trailer. Yeah, I didn't set it real high. I think I only had it set at 0.5. Woohoo! I don't know why you go inside. You can't see anything. You literally can't see where you're going. You need to have a camera on the roof or something and monitor it. Whoa, whoa! Did I get my thumbs down? I don't know what I'd do if I ever got a video without a thumbs down. Oh, this isn't a video though, is it? Really? I guess my friend doesn't watch the live streams, just the videos. Doesn't matter what video, I'm going to get a thumbs down immediately. I have for years. As soon as I'm done, YouTube will put it up on my YouTube page as a video. I don't have to do anything except for to publish it. So yeah, it'll be on my YouTube page. And interestingly enough, whatever views I have stays on the video. So when it's published on my YouTube page, let's say I got 78 views during the live stream. When it goes on as a video, it'll start with 78 views. Well, everybody needs a day off, eh, Scorpion? It just makes me laugh. It just, because I'm sure they're doing it to hurt me, but it doesn't hurt me. It helps the channel. Besides, at this date, I just looked, I'm almost up to 80 now. So 20 more and I'm retired. Might be better going that way. Yeah, it might be. Let's stop this guy. That's too sharp a turn. Let's go this way. Well, that's weird. It is time. So, 5 p.m. here. Yeah. I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna have for lunch. I still haven't had time to think about my my cyberpunk genitals. So now that I'm done with the live stream, I'm gonna go ponder on that a while. Try to start my new character and see if I'm even going to play the game. Anyway, I'm going to end the live stream here. Thank everybody for coming in, especially the new people. I'll see you the next time, I hope. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, have a good weekend, have fun playing your games, and I'll see you in the next live stream. Good night, everybody.